So good night or good morning, depending on where you are, and welcome to another interview of the Shield Dude in the Couch. Today I'm joined by Vicky Stoichkova, the lead singer from Gwendydd. They're a death metal band from Bulgaria, and they're about to release this Friday their new album called Censored. So we're here to talk all about the album and, so people can know more about this band. So Vicky, how are you today?
Well, I'm pretty good, actually. A bit tired maybe because here it's like 9 p.m. right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, no, it's I'm in Miami, so it's earlier, but yeah, thank you for taking time to chat with me. So I already listened to the new album Censored, and it's pretty interesting album with the vocals, how you mix the harsh with the clean vocals. And I know you competed in the Voice in Bulgaria. I saw the YouTube video, so I wanted to ask you how was that experience like, and covering that Taylor Swift song that you did?
It was actually very interesting because I mean, I wasn't really even considering doing something like this because, to be honest, I'm not really into watching such formats on TV. I mean, it's not my music, so yeah, nothing against it, of course. But a friend of mine, let's say, suggested, like, why not do it? I mean, what do you have to lose? And I was like, okay, let's try. Let's see what this is all about. So yeah, it was actually very interesting and very I mean, I got a lot of knowledge and experience from this kind of thing, the organization, how everything works. So yeah, I mean, all of the people were actually very nice and very down to earth. I mean, I didn't really expect that. But yeah, it was fun, a lot of waiting, but I mean, it's normal for this kind of thing to wait a bit more to get on stage and for everyone, not everyone, but the jury to see you. But yeah, it was fun, and I don't really think that the jury expected something like that. I mean, you saw their reaction,
Yeah,
so
I saw the video. Some of them were very surprised.
yeah. But yeah, it was fun. I mean, I did have a lot of anxiety. I mean, I do have stage fright, so yeah, it was a bit scary, knowing that a lot of people are gonna watch you. But yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, and since I don't speak the language, at the end, what did the judges say? Because I had no idea what they were saying. I'm just curious. Because I saw their faces that they were surprised, and especially when you started like singing Taylor Swift, and when you went to the guttural vocals, they were like they didn't expect that. But yeah, it was pretty, and I read through the comments of everyone saying, "Oh, this girl needs to start a band," and I was reading the bio of the band, and after that, doors open, and you did form a band.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, by the way, you were asking what the jury said.
Oh yes, I'm so curious.
One of the people from the jury actually said that she's scared, which was very funny to me. But yeah, I mean, they didn't really say anything. They were actually, I mean, from what I saw, they always asked the people what their name was, where they're from, etc., stuff like that. They didn't ask me anything. They were like, okay, you're in. That's all. I mean, they forgot to ask me, I assume. I don't know.
Like you, I barely watch those shows too, because I'm like, yeah, I prefer like when bands form the other way. But yeah, it's awesome that you went there, and obviously they didn't expect that. And if they're scared, I hope that means that they never heard to Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that they should hear them. I mean, I like Cannibal Corpse a lot.
Yeah, so yeah, but it was pretty interesting. So I'm like, I gotta ask, because obviously I didn't understand what they were saying afterwards. I just understood what you were singing. But yeah, then you formed Wendy, and in 2020 you put out your first album. And from the first album, obviously starting a first album in pandemic times must have been challenging. and obviously the band still gained traction, and now you're coming with your sophomore album, and you signed to Drakkar Records in Germany. So for you, what was the change from your first record now to the new album, Censored? What is the main difference in that?
Well, I'm not sure what to say here, because I mean there are a lot of let's say viewpoints for this thing. For example, in terms of songwriting, let's say, I mean, I know all of the artists say that you know, we matured with the next album, and I mean it's a cliche, but I mean it's a cliche on purpose, because it is really true. I mean, yeah, because you grow up as a person, and to be honest, when we recorded Human Nature, I was like 19, 20 years old. I mean, I'm 22 years old now, but in these years, this really makes a lot of difference. So yeah, I mean, we did really, I think, mature in songwriting term wise. Yeah. I mean, we did, I mean, I felt, for me personally, that I knew what was doing, like, more than for Human Nature. And yeah, I mean, as a team, we worked like better this time, obviously. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot more aggression was put into this album, you know, because of the pandemic situation. Yeah, we were all a bit mad about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, everyone. And don't worry about maturing. I'm still 44. I'm 44 years old, and I'm still maturing. You know, it takes time.
yeah,
Sometimes it feels weird. It feels like I was 22, like it was yesterday, but no, it was in the 90s. But yeah, time passes so fast. But yeah, no, I could tell from the first album. The first album sounds really good. But yeah, you can sign on this one that you obviously you're more time as a band, so you're playing together more, so you're more accustomed to each other. So it sounds really tight. And I thought that really interesting that you choose the first single, a song that's very, you know, thought-provoking with the single Rape. That's a subject, you know, very strong subject matter. What made you choose that song to be the first single of the new album?
Well, to be honest, this is actually our favorite song right from the beginning. I mean, not only because of the I mean, it's a bit of a controversial topic, you know, but not only because of that, because of the whole song and the message and the how it sounds and everything. So yeah, we really wanted this to be the first single, and yeah, I mean, everyone around us agreed with this, and
it's a very strong song.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
and also about the you know, the video, we even had the idea about the video, like, I don't know, I mean, maybe let's say 2 months after we wrote the song. I mean, in this format it is right now. We also had an idea for a video, and we really wanted to make this video. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much why.
Yeah. I saw the music video, and you know, the point comes across. You know, you have the little girl, you have the adult, you have the people being touched and by other people. So yeah, it's, you know, it's like you said, it's a strong subject matter, but it's a subject matter that needs to be addressed, you know, because these things happen, and it goes with the theme of the record being censored, being things that you're not supposed to talk about. So on that note, I want to show the artwork of the album, which I think is very strong. So yeah, you obviously you have is that you on the cover, or is it someone else?
Actually, this is all of us on the cover. The idea for this was came from our bassist Sonia, because I mean, we had a hard time choosing what the cover we wanted to look like. But yeah, she came up with this idea that it was all of us, but, you know, a bit scattered into pieces, but in one, combined in one human face.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think that I mean, you can see it the part where it's eye, you know, the eye that is covered in red with the piercing on the eyebrow. This is Bambi. This is our drummer. Pretty much the part that is with the piercing on the lip, it's me. The second part of the lip is Raini, our guitarist, and yeah, it's pretty much scattered all over the place.
Yeah, no, it's interesting, and obviously the point of the album, the themes are explained in this photo, because censorship, don't hear anything, don't look at anything, don't speak. So yeah, it's very well thought out, and I love the logo of the band, like the dripping of the logo. It reminds me a little bit of have you heard the band The Birthday Massacre?
No, but I like the name though. I'm gonna check that out.
they're not death metal. They play like goth, like sweet goth, but with sinister undertone. And I think you would dig it. They're very dark. They're from Canada, and they're pretty cool. And they usually have like dark themes in their music. But yeah, I think like the logo. So growing up, you as a singer, which musical singers inspired your, the way you like to sing?
Pretty much, actually, fun fact, I started as wanting to be a guitarist. So I played guitar for like a lot of time, but yeah, but I don't know. I mean, in different periods of my life, it was different singers. So I'm gonna like say a bunch of them, like Corey Taylor. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Slipknot. Alexei Laiho from Children of Bodom. I know he's mainly a guitarist, but I really like his screaming.
Yeah, he used to sing, and obviously rest in peace. But yeah, he sang for Children of Bodom and played the guitar. Yeah.
Yeah, and pretty much many people are gonna hate me for this, but most of the emo bands from like 2010 to 2016.
I love the emo bands.
Yeah, so yeah, stuff like Asking Alexandria, Bring Me the Horizon, Black Veil Brides. So yeah, they are singers.
No My Chemical Romance?
That too, but I'm not such a big fan. I'm like a bigger fan of
no, all those bands are great. Yeah. So it's great that you got those influences from different types of bands. And right now, obviously you're going to release the album now, and you have a few tours that are coming up. Especially you have a big tour with Dark Tranquillity. That's a huge name. I've seen them live twice, and they're amazing live. So I'm gonna show here I have the tours that you're doing. You're doing your own tour, but you're doing also a tour with Dark Tranquillity and Esiferum. Like, so that's very interesting. So how excited are you to tour on this new album, and obviously touring with these big name bands?
Well, actually very excited because I'm a huge fan of Dark Tranquillity. I mean, I have been for quite a while. So it's really like a dream came true. But there is also, I mean, when you're just scared and anxious because you don't know what to expect. I mean, this is our first, these two tours are going to be our first big tours, and, outside of Bulgaria. So yeah, I'm excited, but scared to death.
So I would be too, though. I think that's normal to be. Obviously, it's a huge deal, and obviously you're going to be touring out of your country. And yeah, I'm guessing, yeah, I would be both excited and nervous if I was you. So I think that's normal.
Yeah. I mean, we will see what will happen, but yeah, I can't wait. Like, we're leaving in not a couple of days, but yeah, like what, 6-7 days, something like that. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, no, that for sure is gonna be a great experience, and your music is gonna get to more people that maybe haven't heard the band, so that can open doors. So yeah, I think that's a great deal. So yeah, it seems like you've been at the right place at the right time. If
Like that.
you would have said no to that Bulgaria show, you never know. So yeah, I think that you have to take chances, and that is pretty cool that you guys did, and now they're opening doors. So beside the song Rape, what are your other favorite songs on the new album, and what are other of the themes that are in the new album?
Well, okay, to answer the first question, I think that, damn, I like all of the songs, but maybe the second favorite, no, the second two favorites to Rape are gonna be This Is a War, which is not concerning the thing that's happening right now with Russia. By the way, I wrote this song a long time before this even happened, but yeah, This Is a War.
Yeah.
And It's All Up to You as well. I mean,
I think that's the song that ends the album, right?
yeah, I mean, it's very personal to me in terms of lyrics. So yeah, and it sounds a bit like A Day to Remember in my mind, so that's why I like it. It's very fun music-wise, but in terms of lyrics, is like, oh my god, I want to die. Yeah.
A Day to Remember. Hopefully, A Day to Remember, old school A Day to Remember, not the new, not sorry, A Day to Remember, but the last albums. They were
they went to like a bit of the old school.
No, yeah, they brought too much auto tune, but yeah, no, that's interesting that you got, like, when I was listening to the album, and the category says death metal, but I wouldn't categorize your band just as death metal.
Same.
I think you have the clean singing, you have some catchy hooks, so to me death metal sounds limiting. I think you do more. Obviously, it's rock and metal, but I think with your vocals and the way that you can all of a sudden be singing like an angel and then drop and sound like you're a demon possessed you, it's pretty quite impressive. Like, people don't know that's not easy to do. Like, not a lot of people can do that. And I saw that, I remember you mentioned Corey Taylor. Obviously, Corey Taylor is someone that he's an amazing vocalist, because he can do anything from the growls to the clean singing, and obviously great songwriter as well. So that's very important. So what would be like something that people would be surprised to know that you like an album that you love, but that people would be like very surprised?
I can't say an album maybe, but in terms of music, I actually listen to like a lot of different things. I mean, not only metal. Like right now, I'm very into those stuff like Ghostman, Scarlord, Suicide Boys, stuff like that. I'm very into this right now, but I also listen to lots of like instrumental stuff, maybe video games soundtrack. Like, my favorite one is from Assassin's Creed 2. I listen to it like almost every day.
So you're a gamer too?
No, only Assassin's Creed. Yeah, but if I'm interested in the lore of a game, like for example for World of Warcraft, I haven't played it a lot, but I like to read a lot about those stuff. I'm a bit.
I used to play Assassin's Creed a lot. I'm trying to remember, is Assassin's Creed 2 the one where they are in Italy?
Yeah, this is the Ezio one. I mean, this is the beginning of the Ezio trilogy.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite. Yeah, the second one, because then they went I don't have any more time to play video games, sadly, but yeah, what I loved about those games is not only the music, when in that game you're in Firenze, Italy, and I've been there. It's like, oh, the details, it really does look like you're there. It's very impressive, the video games. So yeah, you like interesting video games.
But
obviously different type of music, and obviously the death metal. So yeah, so everyone, the new album for Wendy is coming out tomorrow,
mhm.
and it's called Censored. Where can they get the album if they want physical copies?
Well, as we are working now with Drakkar, I mean, they won't be able to get the albums directly from us as it was with Human Nature. So yeah, I mean, we will post links tomorrow when we post about the releasing of the album and everything. So yeah, they will be able to see where they will, yeah, can buy physical copies and merch and everything.
Yeah, no, it's all about the merch and buying the physical copies. So yeah, Vicky, it was great, talking to you, getting to meeting you, and talk about the censored album. I think it's a very good album if you like death metal, but if you like all different types of metal, I think this would be an album that you would enjoy. There's great themes on it, like it's really it's fast paced from beginning to end. Like it almost hits you don't hit the brake on it. So I would recommend it to anyone that likes that type of music. Any last words that you would like to say? Maybe the people that are watching this video on YouTube and want to get to know more about the band.
Well, first I want to say to you, thank you for having me. It was actually very fun talking to you. And yeah, to anyone watching the video, subscribe to the channel, first of all.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And then you can go follow Gwendydd on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And just follow what we do, and yeah, stay safe and continue listening to great music and be kind. Yeah.
Yes, that's a great parting word. So everyone, I'm gonna post the links down there, so you can see the rave video, which is a great video, and get to know more about the band. So until next time, this is Hector, the Shield Doing a Couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you, and keep it metal.